Assalamu alaikum class. I hope you all are fine. We will continue unit number 3, which is fractions, and in this video we are going to do from page number 114 to page number 120. So open your book, page number 114. So in the previous lecture we have already learned about comparing fractions. We have learned that when the denominators are same, we compare the numerators, and when the means in like fractions, and when fractions are unlike means when denominators are not same, then we compare, and numerators are same, then we compare the denominators, and the case is opposite. If in unlike fractions, if the denominator is smaller, then the fraction will be greater, but in like fractions, if the numerator is greater, the fraction will be greater. So let's do these questions now. Question number 1. First part is already done, so come to the B part. 2 by 6, 4 by 6, 3 by 6, 1 by 6. These are the 4 fractions, and you have to arrange them in ascending order. What is ascending order? From smaller to greater or greater to smaller? Yeah, from smallest to greatest. So the B part is 2 by 6, which is the smallest fraction here. These are the like fractions, denominators are same, so compare the numerators. Here it is 1. If it is 1 here, it means this fraction is smallest. So first we will write 1 by 6. After this 2 by 6, then 3 by 6, and then 4 by 6. So this is how these fractions will be written in ascending order. Now come to C part. These are also like fractions, so it's very easy to compare. 1 by 9, then 2 by 9, then 5 by 9, and 8 by 9. Now here this one is smallest because the numerator is 3 here, then 4 by 10, then 7 by 10, and then 9 by 10. Now in question number 2, these are unlike fractions. It means numerator is same, denominator are different. Denominators are different. Denominator is not same. So come to the B part. Because numerators are same, so compare the denominators. Here it is 3, 10, and 5. So in unlike fractions, when denominator is smaller, the fraction is greater. So first we have to write smaller fraction. So the 10, it means this fraction is the smallest one because 10 is greater than 3 and 5. So if the denominator is greater, the fraction will be smaller. Then 2 by 5, then 2 by 3, means in unlike fraction it's opposite to like fractions. Here 7 is greater, so this fraction will be smaller. Then 2 by 6, then 2 by 5. And D, E, F part is your homework. Now come to this part, B part of question number 3. Now you have to arrange in descending order from greatest to smallest. From greatest means now you have to write the greatest fraction first. So whose denominator, this denominator is smaller, it means this fraction is greater. Then 2 by 6, then 2 by 8. Similarly, this is smaller, it means this is fraction is denominator is smaller, so fraction will be greater. 2 by 5 and 2 by 7. D, E, F part is your homework. Now we will solve these questions. Exercise 3A on page number 115. What is the first blank? The fraction of the shaded part is, let's count the shaded parts. How many parts are total here? First count the total parts so we can write the denominator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. So the denominator will be 20. And how many are shaded parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 by 20. Write the missing numerator in 1 by 9. So this is equivalent fraction to this fraction. So how many 9s make 27? 9 3s are 27. So 3 9s are 27. It means this will be multiplied by 3. So 3 1s are 3. So here it will come 3. क्योंकि ये equivalent fraction लिखी हुई है 1 by 9 की, and I had told you कि equivalent fractions क्या होती हैं कि हम fraction को किसी भी number से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, क्योंकि 9 3s are 27 होता है, तो इसका मतलब न्यूमिरेटर भी किससे मल्टीप्लाई होगा, 3 से. डेट इज वाई द आंसर इज 3/27. Now C part is 17 by 5 is in dash fraction. Dash. Okay, it's mean that it's improper or proper. We have learned the types of fractions. So what is it improper or proper? The numerator is greater than denominator. It's mean it is an improper fraction. Three by 5 is dash then 9 by 5. These are the like fractions because denominator is same. So 3 by 5 is less than 4 by 3 is dash then 4 by 13 is dash then 3 by 13, so greater. Whether the following are true or false. The shaded part in the figure represent as the, okay, how many are total parts? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So 8, yes, denominator is correct. And how many are shaded parts? So yes, it is true. 5 by 13 and 1 by 3 are equivalent fractions. Okay, if you multiply this fraction by 5, so do we get this fraction? Yes, 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15. So yes, they are equivalent fractions. 7 by 9 is an improper fraction. No, it's not, because numerator is smaller, so it is false. 9 by 10 is less than 4 by 10. No, it's false. 9 by 10 is greater because these are like fractions. In the fraction 2 by 5, 5 is numerator. No, it's false. 5 is the denominator. Okay, the A part is an equivalent fraction to 2 by 7 is, okay, if you multiply 2 by 7 by 2, what do we get? Multiply by 2, we get 4 by 14. So is there any option here 4 by 14? Yes, this is the right option, 4 by 14. If you multiply this fraction with 2, we get this answer. So this is the right answer. This is an equivalent fraction to 2 by 7. Now the B part is, in the given figure, the shaded part is, how many parts are total? 1 2 3 4 5 6. It's mean denominator will be 6. तो वो तो सब में 6 है. How many are shaded parts? 4. So it's mean 4 by 6 will be the right answer. 4 by 9 and 3 by 10 are, okay, they are like, unlike, improper or equivalent fractions. Are they both improper fractions? No, they are both proper fractions because numerator is smaller than denominator. Equivalent fractions? No, they are not equivalent fractions because we cannot make 4 3. And they are not like because denominator is not same. So they are unlike fractions. 37 by 5 is an improper fraction because numerator is greater. In a proper fraction, the denominator is less than the denominator. Okay, denominator is greater than the numerator. In a proper fraction, denominator is greater and numerator is smaller. Okay, now on page number 17, question number 6 and 7. These are the equivalent fractions. It's very easy. First one is already done. In second one, we will make equivalent fraction of 1 by 3. We have to write equivalent fraction of 1 by 3. So 3 ones are 3 and 3 threes are 9. So 3 by 9 is an equivalent fraction and parts are already shaded in the figure. 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9. Okay, now come to question number 7. Okay, look here. How can we make 6 3? It's mean this fraction. Okay, we will solve this by looking at the table. The first part is 1 by 3 is equal to 2 by 6. So this is 1 by 3 and this is equal to 2 1 by 6. So it is 2 by 6. Now 4 by 6. It's mean we need to have 4 1 by 6. Means till here. तो अगर हम यहाँ तक देखें तो ये कितने 1 by 3 के इक्वल हो रहा है? 2 1 by 3 के. So it's mean it will be 2 here. 2 here. And another way of doing this is that कि आप ये देखें कि क्या हम 6 को 3 में कैसे कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं. 6 के टेबल में 3 तो नहीं आता ना, लेकिन 3 के टेबल में तो 6 आता है। तो 3 2s are 6, इट्स मीन कि ये 3 किससे मल्टीप्लाई, 2 से मल्टीप्लाई हुआ ये 3, क्योंकि 3 2s are 6। तो इट्स मीन यहाँ भी वो नंबर आएगा जिसे हम 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करें तो यहाँ पर 4 बनना चाहिए। तो 2 2s are ही 4 होता है, इट्स मीन न्यूमरेटर में भी 4 आया है। जैसे अब इसको भी अगर हम डायरेक्टली देखें तो 3 के टेबल में 6 कब आता है, 3 2s are 6, इट्स मीन कि ये डिनोमिनेटर किससे मल्टीप्लाई हुआ है, 2 से, तो न्यूमरेटर भी किससे मल्टीप्लाई होगा, 2 से। तो 2 2s are 4, तो 2 2s are क्या होते हैं, 4 होते हैं। अब यहाँ पर देखें तो 6 को हम 3 कैसे बना सकते हैं, अगर हम 6 को 2 से डिवाइड करें, क्योंकि 2 3s are 6 होता है। इट्स मीन कि ये वाला भी, यहाँ भी ये 2 से डिवाइड हुआ तो यहाँ भी क्या आएगा, 3 आएगा। तो यू कैन डू देम डायरेक्टली और यू कैन यूज द टेबल टू सॉल्व देम। इन टेबल यू जस्ट हैव टू सी द इक्विवेलेंट पार्ट्स, कि ये 2/3 जो है, अगर इसे हमने डिनोमिनेटर को 6 बनाना है तो उसका न्यूमरेटर क्या होगा। दीज आर जस्ट द क्वेश्चंस दैट वी डन इन द प्रीवियस वीडियो, इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शंस, and the remaining 4 parts are your homework. Question number 1 and 2 on page number 119. So 1/2 of 6 cakes. It's mean you have to divide this 6 into 1/2, and 1/2 is half. Means you have to divide 6 cakes into halves. So how will we do this? 6 divided by 2 is 3 cakes. So the half of 6 cakes is 3 cakes. Now you have to divide 8 buns into 4 by 1/4. So for 2s are 8, it means 1/4 of 8 is 2 buns. So 15 kites, and you have to divide it by 3. So 3 5s are 15, so 5 kites. 1/5 of 10, it's mean you have to divide 10 boys by 5. So 5 2s are 10, so 2 boys. Okay, how many hours are there in 1/2 day? Okay, you should know that how many hours are there in one day. There are 24 hours in one day. So you have to divide 24 by 2 here, and you have to divide 24 by 4 here. So 4 6 are 24, 6 hours. Here you will divide 24 by 3, so 3 8s are 24, 3 8s are 24, so 8 hours. Here you have to divide 24 by 6, so 6 4s are 24, so 4 hours. Here you have to divide 24 by 8, because we have to divide into 1/8. So 8 3s are 24, so 3 hours. Now in the same way you have to do these two questions, question number 3 and question number 4 on page number 120. This is your homework. In this question you will divide 60 by 3, by 4 and by 10, because there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. And here you have to see how many days are in, how many days are in 1 month. Here we are talking about September, so there are 30 days in September. So you have to divide 30 in each by 10, 6 and 5 and write the answer here. This is all your homework which you have to complete on your book. And if you have to ask anything, any question, then you can contact on school's contact number. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.